Hey, hi, welcome back. Do you know what? I thought I'd do another video from the same spot, but touching on a similar sort of type of topic. So, things to do when you have been fired from a job or you know you're going to get fired from a job. Here's something that you need to consider really is that your finances are so important. And what I mean by that is that what you've got to consider is that, it's going to impact on you financially. So, I would suggest to you, if you know you're going to face getting fired or axed or whatever, I would strongly suggest to you that you maybe take out one loan, consolidation loan, and package everything, all your debt in that loan, because it will be manageable. The job that you'll get after that may not meet the current standard of that occupation, so your money may drop dramatically. So if you can consolidate all that debt into a manageable loan on your new wage, that's going to save an awful lot of heartache. It's going to save you massively. And of course, money is such a big thing in our lives, isn't it? If you haven't got it, it's a terrible thing. It can really impact on so much of your life. And, the impact of that can be felt throughout your relationship. It can be felt throughout your job that you're going to go to. You're just not earning enough, and therefore you're probably not going to give it enough. And things there can really, have an impact on your life. It may mean you're having to sell things in order for you to make ends meet. It could mean that your ability to go on holidays, go and, to travel, might be impacted. It might mean that the things that you want to do with your loved ones can't happen anymore because that's something that you can't do. And I think losing a job where you've got, say, a high income to going to a lower income role, then that's going to have such a devastating impact on you. So I suggest one thing: prepare financially for that. And if you can do that, that's going to stabilize your ability to be able to live where you live, drive what you drive, and be happy-ish in the change in life that's about to befall you or has happened to you. So probably that's one of the biggest things I would suggest that you do. The next thing, I harped on it in my previous video, is that always seek the advice of professionals. Try and get some proper financial advice in relation to what's going on and what's going to happen, because I think sometimes people who are professionals can see outside the box and they can give you that advice to go and do things and make things a lot better. What else would I suggest? Oh yeah, I would suggest that you get help, obviously, from your family and your friends. They're a great resource. They really are. If you can get help from them, there's just nothing better. They will be there for you. If they love you, if they care about you, they will be there for you. And of course, the third thing I would suggest doing is looking after yourself, being there for yourself, making sure that all your hopes and dreams are still alive. Try not to stress. It's so easy for people to tell you not to stress, but it's going to have an impact on your life. And when it impacts on your life, it can be devastating in a lot of ways. And if you look at my previous video, it's just something that can be so negative. But let me just say one thing: it is only a job at the end of the day. It's a way we earn an income. It's a way we sort of pay for the things that we love doing outside of the job. It's not you per se, it's not you, but it just pays for that, So don't worry too much. You'll be absolutely fine. Things will work out. I said that previously, and it really will. I'm just trying to think of the other negatives that you might encounter. I mean, I guess on a personal level, you would lose friendships, colleagues. I mean, are you colleagues your friends, first of all? I would say not. Maybe one or two, but most of them won't be your friends, and they may not actually be on the radar when you finish your job. They may go. And I think my advice to you would be is that, sever connection, because you are going to have people asking you about why you were sacked all the time. So if you don't want that, it might be better for you to just sever that connection and go about your own business and do your own thing. And that might not be a bad thing. It sounds harsh, I know, but the reality is that you've got to move on, and move on quickly. And And I think doing that will facilitate a happier, better person, you know? By the way, have you noticed the weather? It is awful today, it's raining, and I'm trying to give a different perspective from a different video of, of the content that I'm creating. And of course, this is a daily vlog. This is not all on this topic, by the way, but I was asked to just talk in depth a little bit more about what happens when you actually do sort of move on from your current role. So yeah, those are the bits of advice. Change your number maybe. Don't have the contact. Don't be reminded of why you were sacked. And you may get people that genuinely want to be in your life, and that's fine too. And that's a personal thing, isn't it? It's up to you whether or not you want them to be in your life, but that's very much up to you. So yeah, just look after yourself, and just try and be happy and adjust as quickly as you can to this new lifestyle that you've got. Because if you can do that, if you can adjust to that new lifestyle, and it will be a radical change, but if you can do that, you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. But the key component of this video really is get your finances in order before you know you're going to get the sack, get fired. Because if you do get fired and you don't do that, things are going to be probably twice as difficult. And it's going to impact on you emotionally, physically, financially, all those other reasons that we discussed about. Anyway, I'm getting wet on this incredible day. I'm going to say goodbye. Please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. I've got loads of different content coming up, and I'd really very much appreciate it. And from this beautiful place here, even when it rains, it's beautiful here. It's Saltram Beach, by the way, in Plymouth. So even from here, thanks so much, and I will see you guys on the next one. Stay safe. Bye. Bye now.